Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler. Today we continue our run in Victoria 3, playing as the United States of America. As I sit with this, I am enjoying this game, which apparently is not a universal opinion, although I do think it's still the majority opinion. Anyway, in the last episode, we won our war with Mexico and Russia and went crazy far into debt. And, yeah. Lots about that. So first off, one thing here is that we will expand the military done. As soon as we have a healthy economy, we will have a healthy economy. Stop it. We will have a healthy economy when our principal is less than half of our credit. Our principal is 8.89 million right now. That's how much we owe. So as soon as that gets down to 7.05 million, give or take about 7 million, that will go away. The other thing that I note here is that we do have an investment pool of 1.58 million, which means we can build something, even if, we'd wait a little bit. The GDP growth, GDP is not growing as well as I'd like it to. In fact, I don't think it's growing at all. But I think we can just, as long as we keep building things, we should grow that eventually. The other thing here is increasing the population, obviously, in Pennsylvania. Now, I'm going to try and do as much of this as I can, but improving rank to number 1 is going to be hard. I have played around a little bit outside between the last episode and this one, outside of this game, and tried to figure some things out. We're going to get to that here in a moment. And so I think I'm a little bit better, and it's likely that I will finish the Learn the Game in one of those. And so I'll probably get that achievement offline at some point, rather than trying to do that with the United States of America, because some of these are really, really hard. Getting up to level 1 is nuts. That makes me... That would require me to get more score, whatever the score is, than Great Britain. Which is currently at 2,233. I'm at 304. So, yeah, I'm not thinking that that's gonna be there. In fact, I'm really close to dropping down, which is crazy, because all I've done is majorly grow. But, whatever. So that's... something there. I'm going to build, and I'm going to build in Pennsylvania just to try to get people there. But one of the things that I've noticed is, I'm going too fast is one of the things I've noticed. But they have lots of things that can help, which is great. But they have discoverable resources, nice. But even though we are migrating to them, I did notice that is actually pretty solid. It's going to go up. There's a lot here, right? What we have to do is increase the standard of living. That helps people get in here. So how do we increase the standard of living? We do this here, right? I remember it's in here. Okay, so standard of living is here. So in the impoverished category, right, the lowest strata. It is better than expected, but still. We don't really have a ton of unemployed. We have 147, right? So, building more here? Yeah, I don't know. The iron mines here are failing. The logging camps are doing well, and that's really what I'm wanting to build. Is I'm going to try to build a couple of logging camps here in Pennsylvania. The one thing that I'm noticing is that in the last war with Mexico and Russia, we very quickly discovered that we cannot supply the military we have. The military we have is incredibly small in comparison. In fact, it has massively shrunk here, and hopefully that goes up, because I have 18 now. That's a major problem. So our small military, we can't even supply it. So I want to supply it. That requires that I build in the urban section, that I build arms industries, and that I build a lot of them. I only have 6. And we can tell them to go for cannons or smoothbores even. But that does not... that would not allow us to build more rifles. What I'd love to do is just prioritize small arms production. So I need a lot of these arms industries. Right now we have a grand total of 6. The arms industries consume iron and hardwood. And in this case, they also then take tools, iron and steel. If we go down to smooth bores, iron and steel, just iron here. Actually, no more hardwood if it's there. That's nice. But either way, we're going to have to get that. So we need some iron, we need some steel, we need some tools. And tools are up here at tooling workshops. That takes wood and steel to get tools. And that's only because it does this. But if we lower the steel consumption, we get fewer tools. Ooh, do I have coal? I think I do. I'm going to actually do that. So that's going to give us a little bit more tools. But yeah, so we have to get that up. And so that means that I'm going to start by just trying to build those things we're needing here. We need coal and iron. We're going to start kind of in that resource bit, and then we're going to grow from there once we have that. So for our iron here, I wish... Well, Nevada says it's going to grow. So we'll do one of Nevada there. And then coal mines. Not entirely certain that that's correct, any of that, but we'll go. Now, we're going to be using up our investment pool first on that, so we're just going to grow those 3 and call it good right now, as we continue to try to lower our debt as well. Let me check. We have not got anything here, probably because I don't want the radicals. This seems good enough. What am I using my authority on? The consumption tax and the greener gas. I just don't have a lot of authority. Noted. We could move back to a monarchy. So that is another thing that I could be doing, is trying to move something here. I kind of do have the possibility. I have a 30% chance if I try to ban slavery right now. It's a thought. Could do it. What just grew here? Expensive government goods, iron. Okay. That's fine. I have a bunch of states in turmoil. I think that'll go away as my debt goes away, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Diplomatic play has started. France is doing that. Alright, so the next thing. So I'm going to try and get as much of those done as I can, but I can't promise I'm going to do that. But we have other active journal entries, because there are other things in our journal. So let's go over here to the journal, which I have not looked at yet at all. I've been wondering around, like, how am I going to get this from the #1 power in the world? Washington, Oregon, Idaho. Well, the answer to that is the Oregon border dispute. So I want my relations with Britain to be as high as they can, and we're going to look at this. the Oregon border dispute. How do I get this? We have to have the American Western frontier has been mapped, and all of and then all of the other ones, which those ones do exist. We own all of Montana, we own all of Wyoming, etc. By the way, rifling. That's something I want to look at eventually. And then the first transcontinental railway. If we can have that, we get an event. Fantastic. Worth looking at, since we only have to build a railway in Nebraska, Nevada, and California. Cool. All right. So we're going to go over here. We're going to look at the Oregon border dispute. In fact, you see that I've pinned that on the side over here. In fact, I don't have to pin these. I'm going to remove the rank. The rest here, I'm going to try to have that pinned. So we'll see here. So we have to map the western frontier. I'm like, where do we do that? I don't know, because down here, there's potential ones. So if you look down here, right, monitors. If we've researched the monitor and we have a number of warships greater than or equal to 20, we can get that ironclad, same deal. We can get those, go up here, and then we get more stuff. Ooh, malaria prevention. That would help with my stuff here. But the decisions here are where we have. So we can negotiate the Alaska Purchase. If we own all of Washington, the GDP is greater than 60 million. Relations with Russia are there. Then we can do this, right? And trigger the event, the offer for Alaska. So, like, lots of things here for the U.S. This is kind of like the focus tree. This is the mission tree here. So we have a couple of things. Manifest Destiny is here, and that would get event the Frontier Wars and Mexican Secession. That would have done or given me claims in Mexico. That would have given me claims on all the states that I needed to take, and it probably would have lowered the infamy that I was having to take on. So something that I should have done here. But that would result in a diplomatic incident with Mexico, giving 24 infamy to the United States, etc., etc. I don't really want to do that at this exact moment in time. This gets the expedition to plot the Niger River. We'll look at that. Despite many attempts to navigate it, the full course of this river remains a mystery. Shall we send an expedition? I know the person for the job. We need to choose a leader. Ooh, this has a lot of government expenses, but oh well. I'm gonna go take a look at these guys. One of these has an explorer. And I think that's really good. I'm going to use him. We need that. And then finally, Manifest Destiny. Oh, this is gone. I can't do that. That's probably fine. I need to lower my infamy anyway. But so when that's done, then we'll do our thing. France is embargoing Great Britain. That's no fun. Alright, we have a rivalry with Spain. That's good. Can I embargo Spain? I want to save my diplomatic points for now. Lots of people are neutral in this. France is about to go to war with a couple of different nations. Get rid of a lot of this. But they're going to be quick wars for France. Oh, another diplomatic play has started. This is Great Britain in Senegal. So lots of stuff is happening there. So the expedition embarks. After a few weeks of preparation and travel, the expedition to plot the course of the River Niger is arrived at their starting point onward. All right. So, This needs to reach a progress of 8 or above. Now, can I pass the other decisions? Nope. Okay. My GDP is actually growing really fast all of a sudden. Which I do enjoy. I like that. That's good. Alright. We're going to do this again. I'm going to grow those logging camps in Pennsylvania because it had a help for that. And then we're gonna just double down on all the ones we did. I don't really know a great like ratio of buildings yet. I'm still working that through, as I'm sure the community is, but we'll see. So, yeah, okay. The expedition. I don't know if we must get some, events later on. Oh, we're trying to enact wealth voting. Are we? No. No, I don't want to do that. But let's take a look here at the women one, because there's a... Who supports this? Intelligentsia and trade unions. Southern planters oppose. Okay. Well, we don't want to make Southern planters mad until they are no longer a concern, which right now is at 18.1. We have made them go down. That's at least a thing. Alright, yep. France has grown its thing, its colony. And our infamy remains infamous at 30.4. That's fine. That's what's producing a lot of our radicals, actually. We're gonna keep the radicals going down. It'll work. Hippopotamus has been sighted further along the river. It might be safer to wait for it to move than to try to rope past it. We will wait. We will wait. What a relief. The expedition continues. I don't think it's got a peril or anything that moved there. And 8.21. Only 15 states in turmoil are now. We do still have a low market access in actually quite a few states. Alright. I'm going to add one railway. There, and we're going to... Do we want to do one more logging? We're going to do one more logging camp in Nebraska. That's all of our stuff. The investment pool is down to 726,000. We can't spend more than that pool, so that's probably the end of our construction for a second here. The GDP is going here, and we're losing rank to a major power. That's fine. Not really sure what changes that. But there's not a ton that I can do about it right now, I promise you that. And not a ton I can do about it right now. So yeah, if we put a railway in Nebraska, that's a thing. Yeah, I think we're going to finish those buildings, and that's about it. But the GDP is growing up. Of course, it helps when the pops are home, and it helps when you aren't at war. So the population growth is going up. The migration, I think it's going 6,000 away. So we are gaining here at about 7,000 a year, which isn't great, but it's okay. It is okay. Kidnapped! Oh, that doesn't sound good. Local king is demanding a ransom. We can pay that, or they'll need to figure it out. They'll need to figure that out. That might increase our peril. The GDP just went back down. Yeah, is what it is. Alright, we have another one here. Earn obligation. Oh, that's I think an older one. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Diplomatic plays. Like, earn an obligation is a thing we can put on this, right? No, not really. Alright. Guatemala. So what we can do here is we could get them to owe an obligation. Or maybe that we offer one to them, I don't know. So let's take a look at this. Can I get a how? No. As a result of agreements made during diplomatic plays, one country buys out another's loans. Oh, right, that's what it was. Buy out another loan. Which we can't do because we're broke. That's a problem. So we won't do that yet. Now, the GDP will go up with population growth, with other things along those lines. So that helps, but we'll see. Kidnapped crew escapes. This is unfortunate. The expedition gains peril and it continues. Alright, well, we have 337 prestige. We need 315 to maintain it, so we should maintain it. I don't really know how to check the expedition, though. It's reached a medium peril. I'm not really sure how to check that, so... Eh? Alright, so, yeah, we've got that investment pool spent down, so now we'll stop building and have that build back up as we continue our stuff here. We're almost at healthy economy. Almost there. Current expedition proceeds without incident. Hey, that's good. Oh, there we go. You can see it's got one there. Gold has been discovered in Victoria. Oh, Russia's embargoing us. That's a shame. Absolute shame. All right. And that's how long that embargo lasted. The AI does have a tendency to do that. Just kind of back and forth. Whatever. Alright, we're at the end of the month. Is that another thing? Yep, attack on the river. Careful, sir. A sharp sound deafened the noise of the crew. An arrow is now trembling, stuck in the wood wall just next to my head. Down! Well, this will give us progress, so we're going to do that. We will do that. So I want to succeed. I'd like to succeed. We got that down to 99,000. I like it. I like it. And we're just about to enter a healthy economy. We're 140 minutes, so three weeks. Because this is weekly, right? Yeah, that's weekly. So 3 weeks away from being in a healthy economy, and that'll expand the military. Organized crime. That appears to be here. We're going to have to put some money on that. It's going to change us ever so slightly. Give us another week. Another week of it. Oh, there it is. The military has expanded. Excellent. We still only have... why do we have active conscripts anyway? Very strange. We are very strange. We do have 17 states in turmoil now, though. Minnesota and North Carolina have added. I can reduce the number of radicals. Yes, okay. That's fine. Low market access, still a thing. A lot of these states. Yeah, that's isolated. Got it, thanks. I'm not even sure where that is. There it is. We'd have to build a port. That's worth the construction cost. That's worth it. Recruit and promote a commander. Okay. Is there one of these people? I don't want. Well, we only have one in New England. We probably should have more than one in New England anyway. Supply requisitions expert. I love it. Excellent. So, let's go to New England. That's our guy, and we're going to promote right there. Excellent. It's done. Not really sure. Start a diplomatic play. I've done that. Some of these I feel like they should look back and go, hey, you've done that. Like, I've colonized something. I shouldn't have to do it again. But, fine. I also wish, like, how many more of these do I have? I wish I could know that. But, whatever. So... They would not accept the proposal. That's okay. No one would accept this. How about defensive pact? Nope. Alright. Duly noted. So that is that. We have too many radicals as it is. We need to lower our infamy before we can raise our taxes. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe down below, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.